are officially live. What is good, everyone? Happy holidays. Hopefully, all of you had an amazing time with your family. I know we're about to hit 2023 here soon, but we have a major guest in with us. I'll bring in here shortly. Jumperman Kris is in the building. We're going to be talking about some of our top picks sneaker wise when it comes to Jordan and Nike of the year. I know you guys have already seen my New Balance top picks. If you haven't already, go back, check that video out. If you're jumping on in here with us tonight, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. But this is going to be a fun evening. I would love to hear from all of you as well what your top picks are. Obviously, everyone has their own arrangement of, what they really vibed with for the year of 2022. But this has been a crazy year. It's flown by so fast. I can't believe we're already into 2023 here shortly. I wish I could slow down time sometimes, but here we are, on to the next. Best year is yet to come. Good to see everybody popping in here. What's up, Anthony? We got Willie, Kurt, Daniel in the house, Justice, Jesco, Arnold. Good to see you all in here this evening. We've got Jumperman Kris that's going to be popping in today. We're going to be going back and forth with our top picks for Jordan and Nike for the year of 2022. It has been a crazy year of drops. We've had some amazing collaborations all across the board. It's been honestly a hard selection for myself. I actually can't even find some of my sneakers. I think I spent way too much money this year, unfortunately. Yeah, it is, I'm like looking at my wall trying to like figure out my pick still. Sorry, Kris. I thought it was more organized, but maybe I'm not as organized as I thought I was. I spent way too much money this year, everybody. I don't know about you, but I spent way more money than I expected to this year. I think this year my goal was to pick up a lot more selections outside of Nike and Jordan brand. And I definitely did that. I don't think that my bank account is so happy for doing that so much. I don't know about all of you and how much you spent this year. But I don't know how 2023 is going to go, if it's going to be the same. I think we're going to have to pull it back a little bit with the amount that I basically set aside for sneakers this coming year. It has been a pretty hectic, fun-filled year of sneakers, though. I feel like, it's been pretty heavy with releases. So we'll see what 2023 has to bring. I'm pretty excited already to start this new year, but we're going to bring on Kris. So everybody give him a warm welcome. What is good? Oh, wait, I can't hear you, Kris.
Hello, what's going on? How's
Oh, I was like, oh my God, he's memeing everybody.
what's going on with everybody? How's everybody doing? How are you? How was your holidays
It
season?
was good. I'm honestly, I'm exhausted. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like
Me
this has
too.
been the first year where it's like all the family parties are back to back. Marissa's
Yeah,
in her like party mode, staying out till like 3 a.m. with the cousins, trying to rally. Yeah, I'm
I
all
saw
over
you
it.
with your Pinoy family. That was fun.
Oh, did you see the Pinoy Santa Claus?
Yeah, I saw that too.
Always a good time with the Pinoys. We do a fun little secret Santa, or wait, what is it? White elephant. We do the white elephant
White
game.
elephant, yeah, that's always fun.
And I always
But
get my gift robbed from me because I'm very good at selecting good gifts.
you got to play it out. You got to just be like, you know what, this is not that good, guys.
It's about
Like
it's
even if it's
about
really
that
good.
wrapping paper though, Kris. You got to see how much time was put into the wrapping paper itself.
I put no. I try to put effort into it. I just don't put any effort when I rap. It's just kind of like, all right, roll it up. It's good.
I just look for the best wrapped gift. I'm like, this is definitely somebody who spent some time in choosing the gift because they took the time to really wrap it perfectly. Oh man, now I gave it away. None of my cousins are watching. Disregard what I said, everybody, for next year's Christmas party.
just, just, just get the crappy one,
Just
or
go for
make
the
sure
crap
yours is the
wrap
crappy
one.
rapper. You know what I mean?
Exactly. This year was a different gift that I won though. I don't even know how to use it exactly. It's like it cleans jewelry. It's a jewelry cleaner. Cleans metals. I don't know.
So
Yeah.
it's liquidy.
Like a couple bottles of wine later, it's like the coolest gift ever, is what I was thinking. So I was like, yeah, I was holding it the whole night too. Like somebody was gonna steal it from me, and I realized I had like this indentation on my arm from the box. I'm like, I think I can set this down.
Is it like machinery? Like it just kind of like,
It's
you know?
literally like a box. It reminds me of how like the cell phone cleaners have been pretty big, where you like stick it in this like black light or blue light box and it like disinfects everything. It's kind of like that, but I think there's like a solution that you put in it and it cleans your jewelry and like I don't know. I don't know. Knowing myself, I'm probably gonna make my jewelry worse by putting it in that box.
Yeah,
It's gonna
let's not
rust
do
or
that.
something. I know. Be like,
But
yeah, thought that was a good gift, but I guess not so much.
it should be fine, you know. It should be fine. But like, man, how are you expecting? It looks like 2023 look like gonna be pretty good too. Now we're towards the end of 2022.
I
But
know. I just
how do
need
you
a
feel about this
breather.
year? Was it? Did you feel like it's kind of for sneakers? Was it pretty solid?
I mean, I feel like we got a lot thrown at us this year. I feel like every brand was just like offloading left and right, like pieces
Mm,
that have been just kind of like, backstock from just things being so behind with COVID and everything. I just felt kind of
right.
overwhelmed. I definitely spent way more money than
I
I
kind of also
was
feel like
hoping to.
yeah. I I also feel like it was kind of like missing too, like because like there was no Yeezys during the
It was
holiday season. Like
weird.
that
It
was
was
kind of
weird,
weird.
right? I'm so
Right.
used to like Yeezy having like this competitive edge with Jordan and Nike. It's like when they're releasing something, you know that Yeezy's got something on deck that's gonna like compete with it, and it was
Something.
entertaining that way.
Yeah. Like it was like one year was it? It was like the bread Yeezy 2020. It was like the bread Yeezys, and they dropped some it's always a Jordan 11, right? It was a
Always,
Jordan 11.
always.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I
So
remember
it
it
was,
was like
and they'll drop the
Jubilees
same
one
day.
year, right? Like
I
that
think
was a
that's what
big
it was.
one. It was the Jubilees.
That's probably what it was. It was probably Jubilees and then bread Yeezys, but I think a lot
Mm-hmm.
of people were more hyped on the bread Yeezys at that
Yeah.
time. And then last year, was there something going on last year with
Yeah.
Yeezys
What
during
was
holidays?
last year? I want to say, God, what
If
was
someone in the
it?
comments can say, that would be great. I just can't remember, but it definitely felt a little short this year on Yeezys
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But definitely Nike threw a lot at us towards the end.
Oh
You
yeah,
know,
they were taking full advantage
and yeah,
as Adidas is
like
over there scrambling to try and figure out things. They're like, just get it
right.
out to the consumers. Let's combine stuff.
Nike had, I feel like once the loss and founds happened, I felt like every week was something crazy, and then something on top of that, and something on top of that. I was just like, dude, it was great for content. It was great for buying shoes and stuff like that. But it was get kind of like tiring, kind of like it's hard to keep up. But did our best.
I am literally gonna hit 365 sneakers unboxed this year, Chris. How insane is that? I have averaged one sneaker a day.
How do you keep up with all your shoes?
I'm
Like,
never doing this ever again. This year was madness. I
right? I'm
literally
just
was
saying, like
looking at this damn Excel spreadsheet like, am I calculating this right? I know I was good at math, when I was 9, but maybe I
366. Yeah,
365 sneakers in one
that means
year.
you can unds a brand new pair of shoes every day in 2023.
Every single day.
Yeah.
It's going to be a big cleaning moment for me, I think, come 2023 because I don't want to sleep on sneaker boxes. That's what it's
Mm-mm.
coming down to.
Yeah.
I really just I need a home. I really do. But
You probably need to
those
get another room for, or yeah, like another house for the sneakers.
I'm not no
Did you get
suburban
bubble tea
girl.
before you came in?
Always, Chris.
Nice.
I'm looking for a bubble tea sponsor out there, so any connections,
I've been
hit us in the
I've been asking
comments.
for years. I've been
Someone
asking for
said they got
years.
Taco Bell that they're eating, so enjoy that Taco Bell. Looking for
I've
another
been,
sponsor.
as much as my wife drinks boba, I swear I wish I could be sponsored by boba tea. At least
Well,
share tea, kung fu tea, one of them.
Kung Fu's my favorite because they put fruit pieces in their
Mm.
tea.
Yeah.
I got that as a Christmas gift, or sorry, no, birthday gift, and I just ran out and I'm really sad. So that was like
I
one of
can't
the best gifts
remember.
ever.
I don't think in New York City. I remember there was a bubble tea stand or a shop somewhere in New York City.
Okay, Chris, next time we're going on a bubble tea tour,
Okay, going to a bubble tea
I will
spot.
take you, you know, Crimson is like the Jedi master
I
of bubble
know. Yeah,
tea
yeah. Is
spots.
Crimson there too?
Of course, Crimson will be here. He is the Jedi master of bubble tea. Oh, Anthony was the one who gave me my tea gift card. Shout out to Anthony for my bubble tea gift card. Best gift ever, Anthony. $100. I
Shouts
spent
to
that in
Anthony.
like just a couple months. Unfortunately, that's how much
A
bubble tea
hundred
I drink.
dollars on bubble tea. Wow.
Yeah,
If
that's
someone
why
wants to know what.
I've been not getting the boba, so I don't feel so bad about myself. And I've been doing like 50% to 30% sugar. You know, yeah.
It's kind of well. I feel like sometimes it gets too sweet, but or just too icy, one or the other.
Anthony, how much sugar do you have them put in? He put six cups of the sugar
Wow.
for the matcha. Anthony's on a sugar tea high. I can't compete with you. He goes, yes, that's 12 bubble teas. Yes, Anthony, I already went through 12 bubble teas.
Good lord. But it's all right though. Hey, gotta love it.
Yep. Well, I can't believe it's already 2023, Chris. I feel like I haven't
Yeah.
seen you though in a minute. It's weird. I feel like I was seeing you like every other month or something like that, but you haven't been back to New York. So we'll see you soon though,
I'll
right?
be back.
January?
Yep, I'll be back in the month. I'm guessing it's gonna be really cold, so I gotta get my jacket and everything up, scarf. Maybe I was told to get gloves or whatever for New York because it's that cold in New York
Yeah.
City.
I mean, and
So
your
we'll
phone
see.
will literally give you this option where it's about to like power off because it's so cold. Have you ever had that
That's
happen to you?
how do you guys live in New York City like that? That's too cold.
Yeah, it's brutal. It's brutal. I mean, that's why people call it, you know, like the cuddle season. You stay home. You don't leave your apartment. You never leave ever. You just stay in
Yeah,
your
but doesn't people
cocoon.
still walk in New York City when it's that cold?
Yes and no. You'll get to a point where it's like you will pay whatever amount to jump into an Uber or a taxi because it's so brutally cold. It's the
And
wind.
is it that cold in the? Oh yeah, the wind. Is it
It's
that cold in
not
the
even.
subways too?
No, the subways are warm. Like
Oh,
at least the ones that are like more underground. But
that's what
oh,
I'm saying. Like usually subways are like in the summer, it's like super humid and death defying. But
it's
I
it's
don't know how it is in
pretty
the winter.
chilly out here, Chris. It's the wind that will kill you. Truly
Hmm.
is.
I'm excited. I can't wait. So yeah, I'll be back in New York City. I mean, you haven't been traveling to like a lot of sneaker events this year.
Nope. I mean, I did go to a lot actually this year. I just didn't travel as much as I have been just because I've had a lot going on with work
Hmm.
and, you know, COVID was like it's a different world. Work
Right.
wasn't the
Yeah.
same, you know, like modeling jobs are back, so like I have like my consistent clients, so I'm not able to really just like peace out for a quick weekend here and there as easily as I used to be able to.
Yeah. I understand. So I mean, it's still my job. So I'm basically I go to events like almost every
Crazy,
weekend.
Chris.
Almost.
You go every
I know.
weekend. You're like on a crazy little tour. We got to get you like a Jumperman Kris just van that you just tour the US in.
Like a big bus or something.
Yeah, fill it with kicks. That would be so dope actually. Oh my god. I think
That would not be
I
bad.
think we should get a crew
That'll be like
together,
my
Chris.
spot.
I think we should
The
get
only
our
thing is,
crew together and like just have like a whole sneaker division divided up with our kicks
the
in a
only thing is, I
trailer.
would hate if I had to go like cross country because I don't want to. I do not want to drive like 36 hours to go to California. I think that's how far California is. I think it's 26 hours or something of a drive. So
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, it's a long commute. Well, you have to break it up is what you do. You break it up, you stop and like visit and stay in certain places and it makes it easier to go cross country.
Yeah, but still, I'll just be like, whew, it's a lot of driving, and it's then you got to hire crews and. Anyways, yeah, it would be kind of fun. Maybe it'd be like if I can get someone nearby, maybe go like Chicago, have something like that. That should be would be nice.
Yeah, get your
Especially if
little
I could
van
drive it
running.
inside the event center. That'd be nice.
Ah, like 2J's in his monster truck. You're gonna get like pull up in a massive truck or something.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Or have like an ice cream van, like an ice cream truck van, but only with sneakers.
Ooh. I
There you
actually
go.
saw something at Complex Con. It was like they had a taco truck and they filled it with sneakers inside as a sneaker
Yeah, I
stand.
seen
You
someone
seen
had that
that?
too, like in Miami. Yeah,
Yeah, it was pretty cool inside. I don't know. I get a little claustrophobic though. I had to like take a step outside of it for a second. I was like, I gotta be in the
yeah, I know.
standees all day. Can't do this.
But if you can make it look nice and suit up and stuff, I'm pretty sure it'll be dope.
What's good, everyone? We got Jumperman Kris in the building. I know a lot of you are hopping in to hear what our top selects are of the evening. I don't know. Do you want to start with Nike or Jordans, Kris?
I was told it was Nike and Jordans,
Yeah, it's
so
both as a combination. I was gonna separate the two, or do you want to just do them together? I don't know. We can do them together.
I'm about to fire AJ. Let's see. Just so you know. Get to-
Right. So,
I guess we can start off with Jordan.
okay.
Hold on. Let me. But then
All right.
I need an audible. So give
Okay,
me one
we're gonna
second.
give Kris an audible for a second. We're gonna give him a little timeout so he can go figure out his selections. What's good, everyone? Thank you so much for hopping into some of our top selects of 2022. It has been such a crazy year of drops. My goodness, I can't believe how many sneakers I've unboxed this year, and I just want to thank all of you for hopping on board, supporting the channel throughout the years. I can't believe how fast time has flown. We're about to hit 55K by the end of this year, and I'm going to be doing probably a start of the year giveaway. I know I was a little packed up on my 50K giveaway, but I have so much to give away this year because I have no room left in my apartment. It's official. I am topped off. Boba, it is. You guys don't know what boba or bubble tea? Boba is like they're like little tapioca balls that they put inside of teas. You haven't had those before, E. Williams? You got to get that. Try it. There's so many different bubble tea places. Like type into Google bubble tea near me. It's so good. But I don't want you to get addicted like myself cuz I drink it pretty much every single day actually. It's a pretty bad habit. It is, and they have like fruit teas, they have milk teas, so you just like decide if you're like more of a fruit tea type of person or a milk tea type of person. I don't know which one I prefer more. Sometimes I only like drinking milk teas, but then like I'm on my like fruit tea splurge right now. So this is a mango green tea, which I love. David, I have a few hundred sneakers for sure. I've unboxed 365 this year almost, so that's pretty crazy.
I think I'm good. I
No
think I
balls
got
for
it.
you, E. Williams? Jesus. All right, no tapioca for that man. All right. Don't knock it till you try it. Just saying, you might fall in love with them. All right, so shall we go in our I don't even know where this one's
Oh, are we gonna?
I'm
You want to
looking
split it
for.
up? Like 5 and 5,
Yeah,
like five, five.
let's do 5 and 5. I
All right,
like
and then
just
4, 4,
threw
5,
these
3,
together
3.
to be honest with you. Yeah, so you want to start with your like top number 5 Jordan?
Yeah, I can do that.
All
Yeah,
right, let's do
yeah,
that.
yeah. All right, should I go? Oh, do you have like a? AJ said we don't have like an intro thingy, right?
Yeah, we're not doing that. Yeah, no time for that. Sorry, guys. We don't have any special, like, cool things they did last year. Shade's been busy this year with 365 sneaker unboxings. Things take time to render.
And plus, you
Hours.
took out your other gig too in this, and woof, man, the hardest women in the industry.
I
All
don't
right,
sleep
so
anymore, Chris. Jesus, it's like
I'm with you. I don't sleep either.
that's why these Christmas parties took it out of me, man. I'm just like, when shades dance in the kitchen at 2 in the morning, that's me getting really lit. Dancing around the kitchen tabletop.
I saw that. I saw that too. That was on your. Was it a short or a reel? It was one of them,
Oh,
but I
it's
saw
probably
that too.
real. I rally. I will say, like, if I go to weddings, I'm the last man standing every time, Chris. Like, I rage.
Mm,
I'm like the person that I feel bad. Like, I feel like I have to stay and enjoy like every last minute of the event.
well, it makes it worth it, and it's always polite. So,
That's what I
but
do. I always feel bad. Like, I want to like enjoy it with my friends, so I'm always like the last one there, and I regret it every morning.
I know, right? Especially at my age, I'm just like, oh man, how late we staying out? Like on purpose, or is it? They're like, yeah, let's hang out 10 p.m.
10 p.m. Well, my poor building on Christmas had a major leak. And so, like, my
Mm,
poor building guy had to stay up the entire night because the floodlights were flashing the whole night. And so I was sponsored, for some time by Rockstar. So I like hooked him up with a bunch of Rockstar. I was like,
nice.
good luck.
But
Merry
luckily,
Christmas.
you didn't like flood out like your sneakers
Oh my
collection. I
God.
saw some people.
It's like the
Gosh,
whole like lobby taken out. But hey, I'm insured, so
yeah,
but I would still be really
you know how
sad.
that goes.
I don't
You know
know
how
how
that
the
goes.
in- I don't even know how I explain that to an insurance company. Like, you don't understand. I'm never gonna get these sneakers back.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they should know the value of things. This is like other stuff, like trading cards or stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would think. But
Shade and white beard. I am a white. I'm really lazy tonight, guys. Listen, shades in comfort mode.
yeah, especially how cold is it in New York right now?
It's actually it was beautiful today. 56 degrees,
What
sunny.
is going on? Wasn't it like -50 last week?
Yeah, you would slip on some ice out here.
Yeah,
Literally, like there's so much salt on the roads. It's crazy. Absolutely
-50.
crazy.
Yeah, it's too cold. I don't know. Not for me.
Painter.
That's way too cold. I don't think I can handle that. Like I don't even like -30. I mean regular 30, let
Yeah,
alone negative
try
30.
try doing a photo shoot, Chris. Yeah, that's my life.
Yeah, no thanks.
About to
But
escape again this winter like I did last year is brutal. You're already putting your hoodie
mm-mm.
on because you're freezing. It's like mentally cold.
It's still cold in Kentucky. It's not. I don't know how New York's not cold, but
It's weird out here. December's always a weird month. Never know what you're gonna get. All right.
Yeah. I think
I'm ready for your
what is
top
number
five,
five?
Chris. Clapping
Number
it, slow
five
clapping
for
it in.
number five for Jordans.
Number 5 for Jordan.
Okay, so I got the Trophy Room Sevens.
Ah, good
Yeah, I mean,
quality.
the quality is pretty freaking nice. The storytelling's good. The packaging is nice. I have worn
Mm-hmm.
these already, but yeah, I actually flew down to freaking Orlando. And met up with Roscoe and some of the other my friends down in Orlando too to pick these
Oh,
things
I
up,
saw
which was a good time.
this. I saw this on social media.
This was actually oh yeah, I definitely got some. Whew, yeah. Oof. But anyways, this was probably that was probably my favorite video that I've done this year because it was like telling a story like, hey, I flew to Orlando, and I get to stay at my friend's house, enter in the raffle, and it was like one of those things where like if you enter in the raffle, you would have got a pair. Like
Mm-hmm.
you would have got a pair. Everyone that entered in Orlando got a pair. So happy to get these things. The storytelling, of course, the new sheriffs in town with Magic
Mm-hmm.
Johnson was
Magic
saying it, or
Johnson. I
you know,
love him telling that story. He's a great storyteller, actually,
yeah,
Magic Johnson.
it's a great story tell about the scrimmage game between Magic Johnson's and Michael Jordan's team, and it's kind of like the passing the torch of like who is the best NBA player. It was Magic
Mm-hmm.
Johnson for during the '80s, and Michael Jordan came in the league in the '90s, and he took over. So again, And plus, sevens are not bad. It's just it's like one of those things where like I gotta maybe two or
Man,
three in my collection
to get in that shoe though, whew, that's the only problem I really have with them is like
because
I'm
it's
in a
like that.
casting and they're like, Marissa, are you in your clothes yet? I'm like, listen, you don't know what sneakers I wore today. Like these take some time to get on and off. I'm gonna be a minute. It's just
It's
it
because
really
it's that
locks you in
sock
there.
like booty in there. It's hard to get your
I
foot in
mean,
there.
Tinker was not messing around when he really wanted, like, your foot to, like, stay in place for sure. The only thing I didn't like about it, and I get why they did it, is the pull tab with, like, the Olympic medals, how they wanted to match every color. That's the only thing that I don't like. Like, I wish it was just a solid color. I like everything about it except for the pull tab.
I mean, I guess, yeah. I mean,
It's
it
the
kind of gives
only
it a whole
part.
Olympics theme. But I kind of wish I said this in my video because I worn these all day at a sneaker event. I wish I would have went a size up, to be honest, because right here
Mine's a little
it's
small.
pretty, yeah, it's a little tight. So
I've
that's
honestly, in
why
all of my Jordan shoes, I have been sizing up. I don't know what it is, but like everybody's like, "Oh, Marissa, are you pregnant or something?" I'm like, "No, like I'm just
no.
looking at the future, just in case there is any like potential of growth in any of my toes, and I just want to maintain the fact that I don't want to have to take out my insoles in order to fit my sneakers."
Hey, man, hey, I didn't think about that. Maybe if I take the insoles out of the trophy rooms, it might feel better.
Yeah, it
It
might feel a
shouldn't
little
be. It's
bit
not that
better.
thick.
Yeah,
I don't know.
they do run a little snug. They really do.
It definitely was. Woof, like my feetie was a little tight during the event. I was kind of like, man, this thing hurts.
Got to break those bad boys in, Chris. Give them to a
Yeah.
wide footer. Have them just like really stretch those
If
laces
you're
out for
if
you.
you are a wide foot, you might have to go like at least a size up, at least minimum. I mean honest because it's that sock line or that little booty, whatever that sock like for the tongue inside, it
Uh
gets
huh.
tight in there. But
Yeah, there's not a lot of elasticity, I would say, going on in that sock liner. Definitely, it's going to take a couple of years, Chris. Good luck with that one. You might want to throw it off a couple buildings or something, see if, like it bounces and stretches out that way.
hey, I flew all the way to Orlando for it, so it just is what it is. I'm not gonna not wear it.
Uh,
I had to go through a lot to get that
honestly,
thing.
I have to agree with you though with the travel aspect of things. I feel like some of my most monumental sneakers have been kind of like the sneakers I've got traveling somewhere because it's just like you're
Yeah,
getting this experience, you have those
it's
memories.
fun.
Yeah.
It's this experience, and plus, if you get if you have friends in the area, you just make the best of it. So
Mhm.
and you get to pick up a pair of shoes, like that's awesome. You know, but
Exactly. What's
I
good,
mean, obviously, I
everyone?
don't recommend it for everybody, but since this is kind of like our job to do, so it just kind of makes it, make it make sense. That's why it makes sense. But yeah.
Solid choice. Trophy room sevens on deck. So I guess I was trying to like, I guess be friendly to all the Jordan silhouettes, and I didn't want to choose like two of the same one in my top five this round. I feel like I have to give an honorable mention before I do my top five, Chris, because
Oh, okay, right.
I couldn't find it. And the only reason I'm giving this basically an honorable mention is because I've never really been a fan of like the 12 silhouette in general, as I'm like knocking sneakers down here. But also, I was in a documentary for this one, but it's the East Side Golf.
Mm,
And I just
nice.
honestly like this made me have a different kind of compassion and feeling for a 12. I think that the story behind this and the packaging and just the way that it looks like such a different silhouette, almost with the color combination that they utilized on here. Earl and the Lodge one too are just bringing a different perspective to the game of golf. So this is definitely something that it almost made my top five. It honorable mention, but definitely a go to for me. If you haven't seen the documentary yet, as well, everybody go on Hulu and check it out. But top five, which was fighting with that one, are the
Oh,
Soulflies. I know, I
very
know,
underrated.
I know. I typically am not a 13 type of girl, but here we are. And I don't know, this color combination is beautiful to me. I think that it's just like a clean colorway. This is gonna be problematic, Anthony. I know you can speak to this. This is the same like material that you have on the off-white, and the problem is when you get anything underneath this, you cannot get it
Yeah.
out. So that's the only thing I worry about with these. But I think they did a good job. The storytelling, the packaging. They literally had like a clear cover for the casing of this, and it
Mm.
had like water tissue paper. So it kind of had like the Miami vibes. But
So
Jordan's
far,
alma
13. I
mater,
feel like they did good.
Soulfly 13. Yeah, it's a beautiful shoe. I've never been to the boutique in Miami. Have you been?
Yeah. They got 2 of them down in
Yeah.
Miami.
Store looks pretty cool. Have to visit it sometime. But
It's fair enough.
yeah, this
So
made
far,
my
13.
this made my top. Yeah.
We going with Nikes now, or we gonna go to like?
Yeah, why not? Let's go to the Nike side.
Okay, so
Right?
you want to like
So
flip flop it, like Jordan, the
yeah, let's
Nikes,
let's
and back
flip
to
flop
Jordans.
it. Yeah, let's do it that
Okay.
way.
So just so everyone in the chat knows, this is very kind of like like I was told it was Nike and Jordans together. Maybe I read
Sorry
it wrong.
guys.
So
Sorry. Ugh.
so I must have
Have
read it
to
wrong,
tell my
or
communications division over here in the shade department.
because it said Jordan and Nikes, I thought it was like, oh, together. Okay, right. Not, you know. Anyways, it's all good. I love you, AJ. Number 5 for Nikes, and like I said, I just kind of just looked around the room like, oh yeah, this one. But I guess Travis Scott. We're gonna be a little high beastie
Okay.
with
All
the little Air
right.
Maxes. I
You
mean, this
are
was
are hype beast. I think we might just add that to your actual name at some point, Chris.
yeah, high beasting now, But
Jumperman hype beast Chris.
you just did a video on these yesterday, didn't you?
Not that colorway, but I did. And that actually, one of them is going to be on my list. But I do love the broke brown.
Ah,
I love that color. But
see.
every time I say it, I feel like I'm saying broke brown.
It broke Brown. Yeah, but like, this is Travis Scott comeback shoe. I mean, these were supposed to come out in 2021, but obviously the incident that happened, the tragedy, so they pushed it back. So this did come out this year, but there was 3 colorways that came out to the public. I think it was the golds, these, and the wheats, the friends and family. But again,
Okay.
it's clean, classic, like, or it's a clean looking shoe for the summer. It's kind of rock these things out.
Yeah, no, I think I love an Air Max 1. I mean, I've always been a fan of that silhouette. I know some people hate on it, but I love it.
It's
I got all
classic.
3.
It's classic.
It is classic. Can't go wrong with it.
Yeah, and it's comfortable too.
Yeah, and I remember seeing these too. Like, I feel like I saw these at SneakerCon maybe like a year ago already. That they had like these leaked. Some people had them out. And I wasn't even sure about the color scheme, like which one I was gonna get. But I fell in love with all of them. I had to cop all 3. All right, now
What? Oh, these all 3?
I'm literally all 3 of the colorways that dropped for the Travises. I just like my top 5. Oh my god, I'm like going back and forth now, Chris. Jesus, I don't know. I don't know.
I know you can't think about it. Damn, maybe
Because I just literally filmed this Air Force One today, and I didn't realize how nice it was till I took it out of the box. I was like, wow, I actually really like this. Actually, both of these Air Force Ones. I would never typically put an Air Force One on my list either. I always talk crap about this because everyone in the modeling industry, I swear to God, Chris, wears these sneakers to my castings and drives me insane. But this is the
those are the
Drake.
Drakes.
Yeah, and my God, the quality on these is so good. Like, it's on another
Don't
level.
they retail like 200 though?
160.
Okay.
So it's a higher price point. I mean, it was a toss up for me between this and the Ambush. I know people were hating on these. I didn't like the Ambush in the like bright royal blue and yellow, but this colorway I kind of like. I don't know. It grew on me. I hated them both, but then I got this in hand, and now I kind of like it. I know. Didn't think these would ever make the list, but my
So
first time ever
are
Air
those
Force Ones.
is that 4 and 5 or?
Those are my five combined. Yeah, I couldn't decide.
Ah,
But
you can
this
do that.
one,
And then you can do that.
I know. I've just been changing the rules as we've been going. I do that. I hate this one though. I
And
don't
then
like this
another one too.
colorway. No, I'm not adding this one. If you're a Golden
Oh,
State Warriors fan, though, I could see like you loving this, but this I just didn't like this color combination.
why is this swoosh like so out there?
That's what she does. Yoon does like the
Oh,
extended swoosh. That's like what she's known for. Have you seen the dunks? She does it on the dunks too.
hmm.
And then on the back, it's kind of like 3D with the ambush.
Oh, the ambushed. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
these are
I
the
didn't know.
ambush ones. So you've seen these.
Yep. Oh, I didn't realize how much they go out that high. Okay,
Yeah.
I've never owned those.
Well,
I've seen them on feet and
have you
stuff.
seen the leaked ones? The white, red, and black pair? I know you're gonna want those
No,
ones.
it looks nice. Oh, does it look like a bread?
Looks like a
Like a bread
Brad
Jordan
dunk.
one?
Yeah, people are gonna go crazy
Mm.
for those when they come out next
But
year. Drake.
man,
Yes, Daniel Martin. I know.
I'm
I
kind of
can't
like
believe
looking
it.
at him. Drake. Oh, shouts to Daniel.
Drake. Never thought the day would come. I know. Here we are.
I wish they would do better collabs with Drake and Jordans. Eventually,
Eventually, we'll
if
see.
they were to do it again. If they
I
were to
feel
do it
like
again.
they don't get to choose though the silhouettes, so it's kind of like the luck of the draw, right? You have to kind of just do. I feel like what Jordan's like, okay, you get this one, and you're like, all right, thank you.
I mean, they give Drake like all the not good silhouettes or models, and they give Drake like or Travis like the best models, like ones and fours. Like what?
Yeah, it's kind of unfair.
Right,
Uh,
and they gave Drake what was it a couple years back? It was a 12 and a 10 and an 8. Like why
it's
an
been
8?
rough. It's been rough.
Yeah, I actually like the 12s. I don't mind the 10s, but when the 8 came
The
out, I was kind of
eights,
like,
you were like, I
really?
don't know about this
And
one.
yeah, and I was like, what was that? Like 2017, 18. Yeah,
Hmm.
I'm still am, but I was a big Drake fan. But I was like an 8, you know? But, that's neither here nor there then. But
Who
what's the
knows?
number one now?
Maybe,
4?
maybe, maybe he'll come back around with a one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are number 4 for Jordan now. Since I like
Number
cheated,
4,
Chris.
I kind of now
Just
looking back, I kind of wish I flip-flopped this. But hey, this was, it, it is what it is. All right, but number 4, did you pick these up today?
I did. I just shot them
Nice.
today. How's the
I
quality
could have
control on the leather on the
flip-flopped it
tongue?
between this is 5, this is 4.
Let me see your
What's that?
tongue. Oh, it's not so wilted on yours. Like some of is like the leather kind of weird on the tongue,
Yeah, so like it does
right?
like once you start to walk on it, you're gonna see some folds in it, like it's
Yeah.
gonna start like creasing on the leather. So just FYI on that. But I mean overall it's a classic colorway Air Jordan 2s. I mean I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the biggest Air Jordan 2 fan, but I don't think anyone really out there is that big of Air Jordan 2 fans, are they?
Well, I realized like if you think about it, Jordan really didn't play that much except for the slam dunk competition in those. So like
Yeah, but
the twos didn't really get like a big limelight, where they were out there on the court.
well, yeah,
But
because the ones did so well, and they're like, okay, well, we need something to combat with the 2s, and they
mhm.
brought, the
Well, and the
Air
price
Jordan 1s, and
point
then boom,
was $100 back then because they were using like
yeah,
Italian materials, and at that time people are like $100 for a sneaker. No way am I going to be able to afford that.
yeah, exactly. I don't care who you are, $100, you crazy. So,
So I
but I
don't
mean,
think it
they try to
resonated
use like
with
Italian
people.
leather and all that,
Mm-hmm.
but I think even Michael Jordan himself said he didn't really like these. So,
Eh, he did have a bad foot
but
injury
anyway,
that
I
year,
put
but
it,
I don't think it was that shoe, right?
no, but And trust me, like I know Nike and Jordan, they try to hype up Air Jordan 2s. Especially this year, we had a lot of collaboration of twos like Alma Manier, Union. We
Mm-hmm.
had Off Whites the year before.
Yeah.
But don't you worry, in 2023, it looks like we're getting a couple more Air Jordan 2s.
Yeah. I mean, and then some years you're like, it's like crickets. Where are all the twos at? Anyone? Any twos?
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Any
like, well, we don't like twos or anything. But
my
we'll see how it goes.
number four is actually a two as well, but I went with the J Balvin's.
The J Balvins,
And only
they reach
because
up to 300.
I know, but you know what? These are my most complimented sneakers when I wear them out at night. People love these, Chris.
Do you light them up?
Oh yeah, of course. Light
Oh,
'em up, up, up. Like I need a theme song. I mean, everyone loves these. Everyone asks me, "Where did you get those? Where can I find them?" You can't see the light, but people love these. They were really expensive, I know, but something
I
as
think you can get them for
simplistic as
under
a
retail
light.
now.
I think depending on size, yeah, you might be able to, but people have complimented me time and time again on these J Balvins. They are obsessed with these in New York. I don't know what it is, but I think it's just the fact that they light up.
They look cool though. They look cool on feet.
Yeah. I mean, it's different. It's hard with it too. I think he did a good job, I think, too, with like textures and materials, putting clouds on
It's
the
a lot
back.
cleaner colorway compared to his previous one, the Air Jordan ones. I'll say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All
I
right,
mean, you love it.
back to the I know. I'm keeping these. I don't care what people say. You know how many people try to pull these off my feet at night? I'm like, no. This is
No,
my
take
like
it out.
light to be able to find my way home. Follow my feet.
So I don't have in my possession,
That's all right.
but can I still say it? Can I still say
Yeah.
the shoe? Okay. Actually, maybe do this. Maybe you have it in your
Do I
possession.
have
I don't
it?
know.
Maybe I do.
So this was I have to go for my number 4 Nike, right? We're doing number 4 Nike.
Yes, number 4 Nike.
Okay. So I'm gonna pull up one of the apps, our favorite app, and I'll go with
Oh, I don't have this,
yeah.
Chris.
You have
Mm-mm.
that?
No,
I
I do
did have
not.
it. I used to have it, but Off White.
Listen,
This is the
I had my
Brooklyns, the
friend
New York.
who lived next to the museum going for it for me. I was like, Ashley, you're the only one I know that lives near here. Please. She's like, what is this?
It's like, what do I do? Do I stand in front of the building?
It's
Do I stand in front of a
geolocked.
statue? What do I do
No,
here?
but literally, she lives like right by that museum. So I was like,
Oh wow.
please, please.
Was she like, okay, what do I do? What do I do? Because like what it was a sneakers pass, right?
It was a sneakers pass, yeah, but they were,
Right.
saying
And
that you were going to have to be in that location in the vicinity of the museum.
like how far away from like the location you had to be, you
I
think?
think you had to be like
Like on the
maybe
steps.
like a mile or something. I don't know. Like she could
Mm.
geolock it from where she lives. So not I mean far enough. Maybe I don't even know, like 2 blocks. 2 blocks away from the museum. The museum's massive. Have you been there?
Nah. No, I would like to go because don't they have like some of the like some of the other cool stuff they have from Off White in there and everything. I
Mm-hmm.
think Crimson was telling me about that,
Yeah,
so I was like,
Crimson's
oh,
in
that'd be nice.
actually.
But
It's just deep.
but
It's
I
out
got
there, Chris.
the problem is I got to figure out how to get a subway from Midtown all the way to Brooklyn.
Chris, you'll get lost out there. You're gonna end up in another state. If I try and give you directions to the Brooklyn Museum, you'll never make it.
She's like, take the A train all the way to the J train, cross the street, and take
You
the
end
B
up at the
train all the way up
beach.
4 stops.
You end up in the Rockaways or something. I'm like,
Oh
Chris,
my
why
god,
do I see
I'll be in the
seagulls?
Hudson River all of a sudden or whatever.
You on a ferry?
But yeah, I'll go with Off White, the what they call them, the green spirits. I think that's what they're called. So they were everywhere when I went to God Souls. It seemed like a lot of people had early pairs. the release was kind of, I think they did, like I said, did a sneakers pass for the at the Brooklyn Museum, Virgil and everything. Obviously, I think this is probably one of the lesser of the colorways of the Air Force off whites. Like there was it, the lemonades, the MCAs, the
Mm-hmm.
all that.
I wasn't
But
able to cop any of them, so
I know it's so
lemonades
difficult to get these things.
so difficult. Unfortunately,
Yeah, but
so.
but since it's off white, RIP to Virgil, definitely had to put it on the list. Even though I don't have it, I used to have them, but I no longer have them no more. They're just too
Oh,
expensive, you
I
know.
know. How much are they
Yeah.
going for now?
The first one I bought was 17. I think they dropped to 15, and then I rebought it for 1,000, and then I sold it for 13. Someone offered me 13, and I was like, yeah, why
Mm.
not? Yeah. So
Not gonna keep it. So you had it in your possession for like a week.
I had it in
It's
my
fine.
possession. I was hoping to
It's
keep
fine.
it so I could do like videos like this and show it and stuff, but
Uh,
yeah,
that's
and
alright.
plus, it's one of those things like I'm probably not gonna buy it again.
Yeah, it's true. It's a hard color too. I mean, I feel
Yeah,
like
it's a
that's
hard color. I don't even know what
this.
I could really rock it with, but it's all good.
All right, so mine is more of a sneaker. I'm probably not going to really wear this one. I know people were talking smack about this, but I just think this is so cool. And the
Ah,
story behind it, I don't know. I love Sandy Bodecker's story and how he brought, the skateboarding division to Nike, and the whole fact that they only had three initial pair, or was it four or three? I'm like confusing myself because it's four initial pairs, and then they cut this into three because originally one of them they like cut up. He apparently was the one that auctioned it off. Yeah, there were three pairs. Auctioned off one, bought it for like what, $26,000 or something crazy like that, and then they gifted him a pair. So technically, he has all three pairs.
wow.
Yeah.
And now he combined it together, right?
Mm-hmm. And I love smelling the plastic scent. I don't know. I'm weird like that.
Just don't wear those things with socks. I don't know,
I'm not gonna
but
wear these. I'm not gonna wear these. I just think this is like a really cool art piece. I'm gonna like put it on my wall
okay,
somewhere.
I can see that. Yeah, it's definitely RPC. Like I don't really like them, but but I get it. I do like the storytelling. I kind of wish maybe the colors and that whole like cutting piece. I don't know, but I get that. But it's something that I don't think I could rock, or I don't think a lot of people could rock.
I'm not gonna wear them. Honestly, like I don't personally feel like this is a sneaker that I'm gonna be wearing. I think this is definitely something I feel like I want to like have as an art piece, as a memorabilia type of sneaker.
Hmm. Did
Kind
you
of
end up
creeps
getting your
me out
size?
looking at toes actually too. I'm like looking at these toes on the inside.
Oh,
I don't
they.
know. It's weird looking at feet to me, and I there's toes, so it's like creeps me out. Sorry, I'm sorry. Other than that, I think it's a really cool sneaker.
It's a good concept. It's a good storytelling,
Yeah.
execution. Colorways is just maybe I'm
Colorway
just
is
not feeling the
it's
colorway.
yeah, the colorway is a really hard colorway. I mean, this is definitely not the easiest colorway to rock, but hey, for the
Mm,
story, I'm here for it.
right.
All
But
right, back to the Jordan side.
back with Jordans. This will be number 3.
What's up, everyone?
So
Popping in here. Jumperman Kris and I are going through our top 5 Jordan Nike pieces. We are now at our top 3. This has kind of been like our last minute pull together because our communication outlet was just a little wobbly, and we're making it work.
it's okay. I don't mean to. It all worked out. But number 3 is I actually got a retail W, and I think you did too. And some people will say this is a sneaker of the year, but I'll put it at Jordan number 3. I'm in year 4.
All
I wonder,
right.
did you have these at number 1?
That's actually my number 3 too. You stole my
Oh,
number
is it
3.
really? So you should just go ahead and put it together like this?
I
Boom,
mean,
number 3.
yes, that's my number 3 too.
Okay, yeah, definitely. I mean, I think a lot of people were a little disappointed of the actual colorway because we saw the mock-up pictures. It had a little bit of white. It was kind of like the previous Alma Manier shoes that were like more white like ones, twos, and threes. And then
Mm-hmm.
when we saw this, I think a lot of people were a little disappointed, but it is an Air Jordan 4. Quality is pretty nice. I kind of wish the craftsmanship was a little bit better because mine came a little bit of glue stain. How about
I was
yours?
gonna say I got glue stains too. I'm like,
Uh.
I try to pretend that they're not there, Chris. And I look away like
But
it's gonna go away. And then you go back and it's like it's still there.
it's still there. Like it's not. I mean, I think that's kind of notorious on a lot of like Air Jordan 4s,
I got
but
them
like
everywhere,
with this
Chris, to be honest
colorway,
with
you can
you.
see it. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you can even see it if I hold it up close. I don't even think my camera's gonna pull it up, but it's like on my mud guard. It's on the
And I saw yours.
suede.
It's kind of like mine. Like the suede's a little wrinkly ish. Like it kind of looks kind of
Yeah.
faded. I
Ugh.
don't know. This could have been like a solid number one if I think that if it was executed a little bit
I
better
feel like somebody had glue on their fingers and they were touching parts of the
and just
sneaker.
yeah.
That's it literally looks like fingerprints of glue on mine.
Yeah, because mine is glue all around from here to here.
Oh,
Like, and
yours
it's
is
very noticeable.
different.
Like, if it wasn't so noticeable, I would have, I would have loved. Like, I still love
Look at
them, but
this.
I would have like been like, oh my god, these things are like incredible. But to
Yeah.
me, it's just kind of like, they're
My
cool.
person
And
had sticky fingers. I'm gonna find you. I have your fingerprints on my sneakers. Go investigate and see who this is.
investigate whoever who built your stuff. But
Exactly.
it was cool that I was able to get a retail W from Amamier, so I do appreciate Amamier the way how they release shoes. I always feel like it gives manual users a actual fair chance.
You
I'm sure.
participated, right? In the whole thing, right? You created a video?
Yeah. I did. About the whole thing because, like, like the past few releases, I just feel like bots and all kind of craziness been going on. But I feel like Amamier gives a lot of manual users a fair chance, and I do appreciate that. So
Sorry, hang
thank
on.
you.
All right, got this.
Let's see. Maybe we have the same
I'll
number
be right
three
back.
Nike. Number three Nike. But okay. Well, I guess I'll take over the show. Anyways, we'll go back to Alma Menieres. How do you guys feel? Like I said, I think a lot of people thought these were like number one or like before they were shipped out. But I think once people got them in hand, they were kind of like, they're okay. But as an Air Jordan 4 is a very hyped up now. Especially it's like probably the hype model now. It was the ones that kind of just we all moved on. Now it's the fours. But I can't wait to see what Amamir does next. I'm hoping it's like a 5, maybe a 6. Running the show. Yeah, I'm running the show, man. What up, AJ's X? But she's full. Yeah. But
Sorry, guys. I'm back. I'm back.
it's all right. I'm taking over the
Look over
show.
there.
We're
I
taking over
know. I'm
live.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm back.
You think? Yeah, but I was explaining like I wonder what Amamir
Oh, you froze.
Jordan collab if they do one.
What was that?
Are we good? I was wondering what Amamir is gonna do next with their next Jordan collab. Have they announced
Hmm.
anything?
Nope. I wonder. Hmm.
Hope maybe it's a 5. Go down the line. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6. Oh no, we're getting 12s. We're getting 12s. That's right. We got 2 12s.
212s.
But yeah, we're getting the 2 12s. We're getting the white ones and the flu game look ones, the darker ones. So yeah, we getting those. But I wonder if we're gonna get something else on top of that. Because hopefully we get like a 5. That'd be dope. But
I feel like he's just gonna do the whole rundown.
yeah, of all the retros, from 1 to like 14 probably. I'd
Mm-hmm.
like to see Amamir 13 what he would do. That would be dope.
A 13. Yeah, that would be interesting. I wonder what a
Yeah, that'd
13
be
would
dope.
look like. I mean, I love this color. I think it's just such a cool colorway.
It's pretty cool. I like it. But I think a lot of people, like I said, I think a lot of people were expecting it to be like kind of similar to what we've been getting, but they threw us a little different. So I don't mind it.
Yeah, I don't know. Now I'm looking at my glue stains, Chris. Thanks. I forgot about them. I literally am looking at my glue
I didn't
stains
mean to
like,
point it
what is
out. I
this?
did not mean to point it out like that.
Anthony, help me. Help me get rid of my glue stains.
Is there a way? I don't think there is.
I
I
don't
mean,
know. I don't think
yeah.
so.
I think just put it on
Unfortunately,
feet and
not.
just don't just pretend like it's not there. But when you look it on feet, it's you can still kind of see it, but it's all right.
All right. So, what is next? What do we have
Number
next?
3, Nike. Should we do it at the same time, thinking that we might have the same thing again?
I gotta find mine. Hang on. I
Uh,
think mine's down here.
just rock them. You're right. I will. I'll rock them soon. I'll probably rock them maybe.
I don't think ours are the same.
Yeah, that's definitely not true.
I told you. I was like, I don't think ours are the same. Chris
It's very
is
nice.
like,
No,
and no.
not the same. Yeah, no.
What's yours?
Mine is lobsters. Orange lobsters.
That's gonna be on my list, but a little bit higher.
Oh, okay. I have it number 3. Lobster collab with concepts and everything. Man, I wish I was able to get a W on these, but wasn't lucky enough. This is the one I took some L's on. Was able to get the special box, which is
Oh, you got the special box. I'm so
it's
jealous.
really big. It's like it's
see if
stupidly big for no reason, but. I
Oh.
feel like it's like one of those things. Like if I were to get these, I kind of want the whole, the bells, all the bells and whistles, with everything, with the bear bricks and the extra rubber bands. Is it really worth that much more money? It was I think it's like a $200 to $300 difference maybe between a regular
It's
box.
so worth it. So
Yeah,
worth it.
but was able to get that. But yeah, definitely.
Beautiful pair. So mine, the Cortezes. I know. I'm a fan of the Cortezes though. I love Sakai. I love pretty much everything she does. I've just been wearing this a lot. That's why I had to put it up there.
Get that whole LA vibe to you.
I know this is so LA. It's unlike me.
I know,
Chris.
right?
I know. Sorry.
It's so West Coast.
I'm so East Coast. What's happening to me? All right, going back to the Jordan side now.
Jordan side number 2. I think we're gonna do the same. I have a feeling it's gonna
You
be the
think
same.
so? Okay.
I think so. Should we
Okay,
do it on
go.
1, 2, 3?
You go first, Chris.
All right. Well, all right. This is my number 2, which is the.
Oh, damn it. It is the same.
I think we did it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like it has to be. Like I'm thinking like number 2 and then number 1. I mean, we could probably say number 1 in our head, but
All right,
yeah, the number 2 reverse mochas.
mochas.
Do you like these better than the other past colorways that we've been having, or is this one of your
Like
favorite?
the fragment. I personally think this is more wearable than like a
Yeah.
blue black shade. I actually like this better than the original mocha, personally.
Like the OGs. You like these better than the OGs?
Yeah.
It's
I
definitely
do.
more wearable. It's nice quality and everything. I worn these a ton. These are probably one of my favorite releases. So
What do you think about like the all black color scheme that just recently released?
it's.
My
I mean,
least
obviously,
favorite, I think.
I went ahead and get it. I already have the other ones, and I'm a Travis Scott high beast. But it was kind of unnecessary. Like, did we really need another Travis Scott low this year?
Mm-hmm.
And it being all black, like I don't know.
I'm
It's
excited for the women's exclusive though, coming out next year.
those.
That
My
olive
wife
tone.
actually wants this one. When we went to
Really?
LA, she tried to get me to buy her a pair. I was kind of like, no, not a chance.
How much is her size going for?
In LA got sold. I think the person he had like 15 of them or something, and he had like
15
smaller
of them?
sizes, size
Jesus.
6 and 7. Yeah, he had a whole bunch of them, and he wanted like $1,200, and I was kind of like, not a chance, no way.
I love you,
No.
not a chance.
Yeah, it's just not gonna happen. No, but Number two, Travis is probably one of the I have it number three. I still like the fragments better, and I think I just like the OGs better. But
Mhm.
I think you're right though. These are probably the better wearable one. So
Mhm. I would agree. I've worn them probably the most, honestly, out of all the colors.
I
I always
think so.
start
Yeah,
judging
same.
it, like what am I wearing the most?
It's just easier to rock with it. Definitely. You can
Mhm.
rock with dark pants or light pants, navy, all the above.
Too much hype surrounding Travis. It's always going to be hype
I
around him.
know. We're all can't help us, and especially you remember how this release was? It was crazy. Was it like back in the summer? It was crazy.
I mean, shout out to Angela again for hitting for me. That's the only reason I got
Woo.
them.
You got a retail W on them?
I got a retail W on those on sneakers. Yeah.
Wow, very nice.
Crazy. I know.
Must be nice.
I just remember they were like people were trying to sell them early for like what 1800 before they released. I
Yeah,
remember it was crazy, and
18 to
that was when we were
15.
in San Francisco. Were we in
Yeah, I
San
remember that.
Francisco?
It was about like 18, 19. I think they
18,
finally
19,
dropped
yeah.
to like 15 now, or maybe 12 right now. I can't remember.
Mm-hmm. All right, back to the Nike side. What's it gonna be?
Number two,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you have. I don't think you have
Oh
this
my
one.
God,
And
Mom! Why is my mom calling me right now? Hang on, guys. Sorry, got to decline this.
all right, all right.
Mom, stop calling. I'm live right now.
He's like, hey,
And we're
what you
back.
doing?
That's how I know my
All right,
mom
number
doesn't have
two.
her notifications turned on. She doesn't know I'm live right now.
Mm,
That's right.
maybe she did, no, but she didn't think you were still on live. That's probably
But
what it was.
I need to call her because it's a special day. So everybody, let's wish my mom a happy birthday.
Oh, happy B Day. Wow.
Happy birthday, mom!
Is that today or tomorrow on the 31st?
It's today, actually.
Okay. Happy B Day to
I'm gonna write her right now and be like,
Mama Shay
I'm wishing you a happy birthday.
on the lives. Happy Mama Shay.
She's probably like, why are you not picking up on my special day?
She's like, I'll call you right back before
I
your
know.
birthday ends.
What's up, everybody? Wish my mom a happy birthday today. She's a Cancer. That's right.
Very, everybody's really nice.
I know there's birthday. Okay, sorry. Sorry for
No, you're good.
interrupting.
It was your mom's birthday. It's all good. It's all good. But for my Nike number two, I have the Jackie Robinson's dunk. Is that you as well?
Yes, but I don't have it, Chris.
Oh, you do? Okay.
I
Well,
don't
yeah.
have
Well, yeah.
it. I didn't get those. Those were so hard to get.
They were very hard to get, and I felt like the price like just keeps freaking going up, or they're kind of steady now. But they were at one point when they first came out, it was like 350. Now it's like 500. I think they're like
The price is going
settling
up.
out at 4.
It's
Huh?
crazy. The price kept going up on those. I was
Yeah,
like,
no.
oh
I
my
mean, cause it's
God.
so nice. Like it's a really nice shoe, which is kind of confusing with dunks, right? Because like how many navy blue and white dunks have we had this year? Like we had the LA Dodgers SBs. I'm not saying it looks alike, but it's kind of similar. We also had like the vintage navies. We had what was another one? Valerians. Like so many navy or blue and white colorway of dunks this year.
I
But this
know,
is
like
pretty nice.
so many. So many.
Yeah,
It's been
so many
crazy.
colorways. But again, I think this is the quality is really nice. I think they did a really good job paying tribute to Jackie, and the whole baseball theme, the 75th and all. So they did a
I'm
really
so
good job with these things. These things
jealous.
are really really nice.
I want
Um,
those so bad.
I'm surprised. I thought you did have these.
No, I didn't get those. I
Oh
just,
man.
got to hang out with a little 5-year-old who had them. He was rubbing in my face. I was like, must be nice, huh? He's like, yeah, my dad got them for me. I'm like, great, good for you.
So was that your also Nike number two?
That was my number 2, yeah.
Wow. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
See, me and Shay, we think alike.
We do. There
Yep.
you
So
are, Mom. What is up? Mom's in the house now, everybody. Happy birthday, Mom.
she's in
Yes.
the chat.
She's
Your
in the
mom's.
chat. Jay Hill in the house. Mama Hill in the house. It's her birthday today.
She said,
And
"Sorry, I'm
she's
late."
late. Mom, turn on your notifications, Mom. She's
My mom's
like,
also
what?
like one of my biggest supporters ever. Sometimes she'll just have all my videos, just continue just running, just running on the TV all day.
That's a good mom, Kris. That's a good mom.
That's the mom right there.
Right? Happy birthday, Mom. I know you just turned 21 today, so congratulations for looking so young.
Happy birthday. Where is
She
your mom
got
in New York
sneakers for her
City?
birthday. She's in Seattle.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that was
Yeah.
the area that you were at too.
Mom got white sneakers for her
I'm thinking about going back to
birthday.
Seattle.
You have to go. It's
Nice,
beautiful out
nice.
there.
There's a SteerCon in Seattle in the February. I'm debating,
Oh,
so
there's
we'll
one.
see.
They're going to Seattle. I didn't know they did one out there.
In the February, suppose. It's on their Instagram and stuff like that. So
Oh. Well. Maybe I'll have to go there in February if it's in my stomping grounds, Kris. I'll have to show you my neck of the woods out there.
there you go. Yeah, I mean,
We'll bring the
there's all
Shade Squad
everyone
out there.
else.
I'll bring Crimson to Seattle for the first time.
All
Lots of bubble tea out there.
right, Kevin. Let's just.
Who's Kevin?
But I guess we should just 1, 2, 3. Number one of Air Jordan. I think we have the
yeah.
same. I think it has to be.
If it's not, I'm gonna feel like you're sick or something. Like, Kris, are you
I
feeling
know
all
it
right?
has
Are
to
you
be,
feeling
right?
okay?
I mean,
Are you
yeah,
feeling?
exactly. It
Yeah,
has to be.
yeah.
Oh, you got the black laces in them,
Yes.
the original. So, I mean, we saw how this went, right? Like the
Oh my god,
release, the
Kris, mine are
storytelling.
so dirty. I just looked at the bottom of mine. Oh my god. I need to
Because
clean
you
them.
walk in New York City in those things, right?
I don't know what I stepped in, but I think I stepped in gum. Oh my god. And not like the cool gum print that Nike or Jordan leaves on the bottom of their soles.
That's why.
SOS, I need some Clorox bleach wipes now.
But obviously, I think a lot of people would say this is going to be a lot of people's number one, Lost and Founds. I would have to say. And then there's rumors to get like some other Lost and Found reimagines coming out in 2023. But we'll have to wait and see.
I mean, we just never know when we're going to get a colorway like this again.
We probably won't get another Chicago colorway of this model, of a high for like another 5 to 7 years,
Anthony, no Clorox bleach. Anthony, I was joking, but sort of not joking.
Sneak your doctor to the rescue.
I just dropped my phone saying that too. I'm gonna need somebody to fix my phone on top of cleaning my shoes. You prefer the
But
chenille joints?
definitely, it was definitely
Nice.
a crazy release as well. Probably one of the craziest released this year. So
I would say so. I mean, I really lucked out, and I have enough pairs to last me a couple of years, so I'm pretty
very nice.
happy. So even if I step in the wrong kind of things out here in New York, I need to pay more attention when I'm walking. Shade is like 80
Apparently.
out here. Kris, man, I'm all over the place. Like,
I know in New York City, there's a lot of walking. Like people's used shoes in New York City, people's sneakers in New York City got to be beat to hell. Because there's so much walking.
Say, like, why do I put stuff on the bottom of my sneakers half the time? You have no clue until you live out here how dirty the sidewalk is. This isn't like a suburban neighborhood. You know how many dogs per capita there are out here? It's like the probability of you stepping in poop every day is very high. Very high.
Yeah. Not just, human poop, rat poop. All kind of stuff.
I've had somebody shit in front of me and piss in front of me out here. It's happened. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I've had rats run in front of me too, because that's normal as well.
I have that. I
Didn't
think
you
when we
see
were walking
rats while
past,
you were out here?
I was like,
Didn't I
yeah.
show you a rat? Didn't you see like
I
the
think it
Ninja
was.
Turtles?
I was. Yeah, we were all walking around, and I was like, and I grabbed Crimson. Like, yo, do you see that? He's like, what? I was like, that's a big old rat. Was that a dog? He's like, no, don't worry about it. I was like,
A
what's this big?
freaking pot. I don't know about a possum. I don't think I've ever seen a possum run around here.
It was
I don't know what you
definitely
have in
was Master
Kentucky. You got
Splinter.
possums out there. Splinter, I've seen Splinter in the subway before, and he straight up stood up like Splinter too in the subway. I was like coming home late from the airport, and it was when I lived in Queens. And it was the biggest rat I've ever seen, and it literally stood up on its hind legs, and I was like, I'm out.
That's why I would
See you
never.
later.
If my wife, like, I took my wife to L.A., but I would never take my wife to New York City. Never. Because I don't think she can handle the lifestyle in New York City, how wild it is, and like how, you gotta try to find your way around, how kind of like filthy the walking way is and stuff, and the smell sometimes, and how loud. It's a different world out there.
There's a scent to New York, I will say. There's a good scent of dollar slice pizza, and then there's the scent of garbage in the summertime.
Yeah, right. There's garbage all across the
And
freaking,
people who
on
have
the
not
streets. It's crazy.
showered in years. All right, so we are to our wait. Did I already
The last
do?
one,
Oh
number
yeah,
one,
the
Nike.
last one, the last one. And I think I did something out of order, but this was supposed to be on my list too, but I think I messed up.
AJ.
You already said this one, but this is my number one.
Okay, very nice. I have the Kobe's GG's as number one.
Um,
See,
the
it just
Kobe's
like
Mamba
the storytelling, the
Sequence.
monumental about these. Like this was actually my number two sneaker of the year. With it being the paying homage with Kobe and Gigi and everything, and for Vanessa Bryant to finally reach agreement with Nike for them to pump out more
Mm-hmm.
Kobe's. So yeah,
I
but
took an
anyway,
L
like
on
I
that,
said, remember we
Chris.
saw like huh?
I took an L on those. Can you believe it?
I, I'm surprised. I think a lot of people, majority of the people that got these were in L.A. Like they got like from Sneakers Pass was L.A. and it was mainly exclusive access on these things. Remember?
Yeah, I didn't get
Yep.
it. Morris Johnson with the
Yo,
donation. Happy New Year. Good to see you. Happy New Year to you as well. Thank you so much for the donation, Morris. Appreciate the support.
Happy New Year.
That'll go
Appreciate
to
that.
Jumperman Chris's boba tea. I can't even say
Bobo
it.
tea, definitely.
Boba milk tea. Wow.
But yeah, anyways,
Milk
but yeah,
tea.
definitely.
Next milk tea's on me, Chris. There you go.
All right, next one. Next up. Last time that ice cream place was pretty nice too, but I don't think I want ice cream in January.
Yeah, it's a little chilly for that.
Definitely.
Have to get you a hot boba milk tea, maybe. Even might be too cold for that too. I don't know. It's a
Or
tough
less
one.
ice. I'll just get one with less ice.
Yeah, that's true.
Less ice and less sugar.
What's good, everyone? Chris and I are just finishing up. We went through our top list for Nike and top Jordans of the year. If you have any
Like
questions,
our annual
ask
thing,
him.
like haven't seen since last year of
I
our last live.
know.
Right?
I was trying to get Rafi on with us, but his schedule is insane.
Yeah. No.
I
Shouts to
can't.
Rafi. I hope to see him soon.
I miss him. I
Uh,
do. My fellow Pinoy.
yeah, definitely.
We could have used another Filipino Santa Claus at
Yeah.
our event.
But yeah, definitely shouts to Rafi. I hope to see him soon. Maybe if I were to go to SneakerCon, Seattle, but
I know we need to get all four
but
of
yeah,
us
you know how it
together.
is.
Me,
It's
you,
everyone's schedules.
Roscoe, and Rafi. How can we make that one happen one
Oh
day?
yeah.
The four of us back together.
Well, I think Roscoe he's busy. He's busy too, so it's tough to get all our schedules together. It's not like how it was in 2020 when we were just all at the house. That would have
I
been
know.
So much more easier.
Times have changed. If you guys have any questions for Chris, be sure to ask him
Oh,
now while he is our special guest this evening. Four Musketeers. Yes, we are the Four
the Four
Musketeers.
Musketeers.
Fighting with sneakers, one day at a time. Biggest Jordan flop of the year. Biggest Jordan flop of the
Jordan
year.
that flopped. Wow, I'm gonna have to look back at my notes.
I know, right? I gotta think too.
Flop. Like what is like flop? I'm guessing that means like it didn't really do much. I'm guessing the DJ Khaled's if that's the first thing comes to my mind.
Oh, the DJ Khaled's. I know those were super hyped with him going on like the court side
Yeah,
and
they were
like
hyped.
having
He
a
tried to hype it
show.
up. He took it to a couple NBA games, and then I mean, they
Yeah.
even did a shock drop.
I
I
would
don't
say
think
like
the Crimson colorway even sold out.
The Union twos, I feel like were kind of a flop this year too. Like I was kind of disappointed in those.
Yeah, the Union Twos was probably considered as a flop. It was such a bad release. That was such a horrible release. With it being like, remember Benjamin Kicks was posted like he had like 100 freaking pairs, and that whole
Mm-hmm.
the release they released it twice or something.
Well, the whole
I kind of forgot.
authorization
I know that they were holding
process
people's
for the
money.
Union twos, yeah, they held people's money. It took forever for them to get
Yeah,
their
they
money back, and I feel bad for people who use debit cards. Don't use debit cards if you don't have to. You never get your money back
yeah,
in those
definitely. Get your
situations.
credit cards.
Get your credit cards. Get your credit up.
Yeah, get your credit card. Get your credit up. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they were that was a issue. They were holding people's money on that one.
Yeah, that was a difficult one. What's everyone's most anticipated pair for next year? I mean, for me, I'm looking forward to those Travis Scotts for sure, the woman's exclusive. I can foresee maybe Sneakers app doing like a exclusive release for women. I don't know on the app. I don't know. Maybe.
Oh yeah, I got to make
Could
sure
see that.
wifey's on her phone on those days.
I was gonna say you
I can
better
see
get
that.
that set up.
I can see that. Yeah, I think you're onto something here. Make sure you guys
Mm-hmm.
follow, and subscribe. Shay's dropping gems.
Someone wants all four of us to do a
But
collab on a sneaker.
oh wow,
That sneaker would look crazy. Four of our heads together. Oh my god.
oh my goodness, I don't even know how that would even look. Because Roscoe's gonna like, I need a chicken on there. It gotta be chicken. It's like, okay, let's do a chicken feather, materials on the
Chicken
side
feather.
panels, all right? But Reimagine 3s that's coming out next
Yeah,
year. I can't wait for those. Those are gonna be nice.
those will
And
look
if the
cool.
rumors are with the whole Reimagine Black Toes, we'll see how that goes. I'm pretty excited for that. It looks like I guess Nike's just starting to do vintage reimagined shoes throughout all their original colorways. That's what they're gonna
Mm-hmm.
look like.
I guess so. I guess they're onto something, huh? It's like this one went viral. They're gonna just
Hmm.
keep doing it. Good marketing, I guess.
Yeah, but at least it's not the same old, Because I actually wore my black toe Air Jordan ones from 2016, which still actually looks pretty decent. Like they're not like crumbling or anything. So,
Really?
and yeah. Well, I don't really beat my stuff per se. I don't
You're
really,
gentle with your
you know.
sneakers, Chris. You
And I'm
treat them with
gentle, exactly. Well,
respect.
I'm not in New York City where I'm
You're
walking
not
like
like me stepping and
10
cracking.
miles back and forth.
That's me. Got some major creases in these lost and founds already. Gonna need that code that you've got there for my crease protection, Chris.
Oh yeah, see, we have to get Shay on TV on the board, but definitely.
Someone's asking if I'm ever gonna turn you into a New Balance head. I don't know about that one.
I don't know how to get into it. It's just one of those things. I know Shay. It's a New York thing. I think. Well, it's definitely kind
When
of.
you
I
walk
saw
as
a lot of New
much as a
Yorkers
New
there.
Yorker does, it will turn you into a New Balance person for sure. When you put mileage on your feet, You got to start thinking
I,
about
I
your own
definitely, when I
sport.
first was in New York City, I noticed there was a lot of people wearing New Balance. I was kind of like, wow, like,
Yeah,
you know, I was kind of surprised, and
pretty common
I
out
even had
here.
Shay kind of show me a little bit of how New Balance doing. But yeah, I wonder, someone's quiet kid Chris said, I guess Adidas on life support. How you feel about with Adidas
Adidas on
still
life
releasing
support.
Yeezys?
I mean,
Yeah,
listen, they got to make their money back. I don't know how they have to be struggling right now with not
yeah.
having
I
any
mean,
Yeezys released during the holiday season. Can you imagine?
I know that was pretty bad, and not only that, like I think I heard they said they have like over 500 million inventory of Yeezys that hasn't been released.
Wow.
Yeah, something like that. It was something crazy. So they're like, damn it, we're gonna sell them one way or another.
I mean, I will say that they are really smart with the packaging and the logo because if you think about it, right, it's very hard to see where you're going to find that Easy logo except for the insole portion of it. I wonder if they
Right,
did
right.
that intentfully. Could you imagine if there was like Easy all over it?
Yeah, then
Be
they would
screwed.
have to just, burn them all down. Something
Yeah.
they can do.
I mean, I still think people are going to buy them. I think it's going to come down to
I don't.
maybe more colorways.
I just wish the price point wasn't still at 220. You know, I think that's kind of where it's.
I
I
think
don't
that's
know.
where a lot of people's frustration is. They think that they should drop it because it's not going to be quote unquote a Yeezy anymore. So
Right.
we'll see.
Uh, but if they unless they come out with like different OG colorways like like Pyro Blacks or something like that, I'm sure people will jump back on board. But if it's like a
Hmm.
new colorway,
That's going to be
I
a
don't know.
hard one. They're going to have to bring the
Yeah,
OGs back. But we'll see. It'll be a tester next year. This will be interesting to see, what they decide to do to try to make a comeback. And it's like, who do we see on Adidas's team that's strong enough? Because, like, Bad Bunny, has been pumping out forums, but, like, there's only so much you can do with a forum, even.
yeah. And
And
he's
so
not selling like
Daniel's like
Yeezys.
Pharrell needs to pick up his game, but like Pharrell, I mean, had his time. It's kind of like, do you think the NMDs are gonna make a bigger comeback? I don't know. It's hard to say.
Yeah, it's hard to say. I don't know. And plus, the whole sneaker community or people that love sneakers, where it's so
Mhm.
difficult to change models for people to like. It's really hard.
Mhm.
We're so
Somebody's
picky,
like
you know.
Beyonce's there as well, but Beyonce's a different demographic entirely. With like she's huge with her capsule collections and like pushing clothing with her sneakers. So it'll be interesting to see what
Oh,
they
definitely. We'll
all
see.
decide
We'll
to
see how it goes.
go
Yeah.
next year. I have no clue, but they're gonna have to do something.
Yeah, they got to. They got to make that money back. They lost a lot
Mhm.
of money. Who's gonna replace that? Because I
Mhm.
think Yeezy was a big chunk.
It's a huge chunk, yeah. Had to close down factories too, which is crazy. I mean, how much they were producing. So we'll see. We shall see what colorways and if they're going to bring back more OGs. You want a new face at Adidas too? I could see that actually. I feel like maybe Adidas will bring on some new collaborators next year just to freshen up the brand.
Yeah, they're gonna have to
Mm-hmm.
or something. They're gonna do something.
Something. Year of the Curry.
Uh,
I know. I
no,
haven't. What's going on with Jerry over at Adidas? When are we going to see something from him? From Fear God. Wow, I just literally sprayed
I know.
apple
I
juice
feel
all
like
over
he's
my.
been supposed to be dropping something like years ago, right?
I don't know what's going on.
Like is
Something
like
is
he's
cooking
it's
up
been in
over
the works
there.
for like 5 years now.
Better be amazing, right? I don't know.
And Sean Weatherspoon, justice for my boy Sean Weatherspoon, definitely. I don't know, man. I think he was it's kind of like what was it like a one hit wonder? Because he had one good little
The Air
drop with
Max
Nike and
97s and
yeah.
then took off. I
They took
mean,
off. It was like
people
it was just
liked the
one. Then
first All Star that he came out with, but it's hard. It's really hard to switch up different silhouettes and to like stay super, on point and trendy because you just don't know what silhouette a brand is going to give you.
yeah, definitely. Like I said, we're just picky on how we like our things. Like we like what we like, and we haven't
Mm-hmm.
changed the shoes that we like in 30 years. So it's really tough.
That's a true story. I mean, it's
Yeah,
going to be an interesting 2023, I feel like. And I think people are going to be a little more cautious with their spending. I know I need
yeah,
to
that
be.
too.
I'm going to really be cleaning out this closet in the next few
Well,
weeks.
recessions. They say recession's coming, so
It
it'll be
is.
tough.
It
I
is.
think.
And prices are skyrocketing on sneakers. We have to be careful. Like every time I look, I'm like, wait, did this increase by $10? What's going on with shipping here?
Yeah, I know. Like Jordans now are like 210 retail. It's crazy.
Yeah. It's
So
insane.
I'll be a lot more selective this year. I don't think I need to get everything, but
Mm-hmm.
there will be some things that I do get. But it's gonna be one of those things like, am I gonna keep it? Am I not? Because obviously what we do, we gotta make content. Um, so that's the case. But to keep for a personal for myself, I'm definitely gonna be a lot more selective. But
Yeah.
obviously, I'm gonna to buy and make content. I have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
To
So
be a sneaker channel, you gotta have sneakers. What did
exactly.
I say?
I mean, it just kind of makes sense.
Just trying to, make some common sense here.
He's like, how can you be a makeup channel and don't do makeup? Doesn't make
Yeah, I know,
sense.
right? I was gonna pretend and do some like memeing with my makeup tutorials
Yeah.
here. So I have a sneaker in my hand, and I need you to use your imagination.
Yeah. Our main objective is to get
The new
sneakers.
Travis Scott. Can you smell it?
And let's just look at these pictures. No.
No. Slide one. Slide two. No, I'm
Here's
not.
what is it? Here's a slideshow.
I know, right?
Which I haven't done before, but yeah,
All right,
it'll be interesting.
everyone. This has been such a fun evening with Kris. I want to wish everybody
Thank you
an
for having me.
early happy new year. Kris, it's always a pleasure having you on with us. Hopefully, we can get the
Yeah, thank you
whole
for inviting
crew
me.
together as per usual next year. But I'm
Yeah,
sure
of
I'm going to
course.
see you in New
Next year,
York in
anytime.
January. You're going to be here for Got Soul, right? Yes.
Yeah, I'll be in New York City at the end of the month. I'll be there. I'll hit up AJ and see what you guys are doing, or hopefully it's
Mm-hmm.
not like any crazy weather
Well,
or anything.
Crimson's gonna do the itinerary for the eating schedule, I'm sure. So, and Anthony will be on deck. Anthony
I
hasn't
felt
hung
so
out with
bad
us.
with Crimson because like I was supposed to meet up at the restaurant, but I went to the wrong one. I mean, how many? It's so stupid in New York City. You guys have like,
Chris.
well, look, in New York City, there's two restaurants with the same damn name, but there's one on one side of the damn town, and there's one on the other side. And
This
he
is
told me,
New York is very confusing. It's not your fault, Chris.
yeah.
You
So
have to you really have to be here for a while to really understand it.
yeah, so I went to the wrong one, and I called. I was like, "Hey, man, are you here?" He's like, "No, I'm at this one." I'm like, on like
Anthony
100th
Weep.
Street or something. I'm like, "Oh my god, that's like another 30 minutes." And I was like, "Dude, I gotta catch my plane. This is not gonna happen." I just like, I'm sorry, man. I wish
It's
this could make it
okay.
work,
You just gotta
but
keep practicing. Anthony, yes, you, Anthony. See, I'm talking about you. You will be with us when Chris is in town next time because you're never with us.
oh, Andy's gonna be in the building. All right,
Yes, and
definitely.
I have my Chicago's premiering actually in a few minutes. So everybody stay on here in the next couple minutes. You'll be able to basically be vortexed over to my premiere. Chris,
There you
it
go.
is always a pleasure. Maybe we can make some
Thank you, thank
content when
you.
you're out here. We'll do maybe some boba milk tea content when
Good.
Chris is out here.
Yes.
We're gonna do a new rate 'em show actually. Let's rate the best bubble teas. Can we do
There we
it?
go.
But we need
Oh
like
yeah.
I guess you have to try one first because you won't even know what's good and what's bad. So how are we gonna do this, Chris? We have to ask
Well, we gotta just go
Carson.
to one or the other. You know what I mean? We gotta try one or the
Right?
other. You know, I'll have to buy a couple. You know, I'll be walking around with 4 or 5 boba teas in me. You know, like just
Yes,
one,
exactly.
two.
You're gonna go back to Kentucky with a bubble tea like belly. Your wife's gonna be like, "What happened to
It
you?" And
wouldn't
you're
be the
like,
same. It wouldn't be any different from when I
"I
was in
drank too
LA.
much.
You know.
I drank too much bubble milk tea." All right, everybody. If you joined us for the first time, thank you so much. Hit that subscribe and that like button. Go and follow Jumperman Kris if you are not already. He has amazing content. He basically travels every single week. I can't even keep track of your travel mileage that you must have. So many
I'm
points. I don't
definitely
know.
slow. I'll probably slow down this year. I say
You're gonna
that
slow
now,
down,
but
taking the chill pill. He says that every year, I feel
I
like.
say
But
that now, but
then
yeah.
you travel even more. But happy New Year's to everyone. It's been an amazing evening with all of you, and blessings to the best and greatest year to come. Peace.